There comes a point on this journey when you are exhausted from searching, exhausted from trying to get somewhere, become something, or arrive at a moment that always seems just out of reach. And it is precisely here, when striving collapses, that truth can finally be heard. Union already exists. It has already been given to you by God. There is nothing you need to earn, attract, heal into, or manifest. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing is missing. The only thing required of you now is remembrance, to be sovereign, to know, without a shadow of a doubt, and to stop arguing with what already is. Union is not a future event. It is not dependent on circumstances, timing, or another person's choices. It is not created by effort, suffering, or endurance. Union exists beyond all of that. It exists at the level of the soul, and the soul has never been separate. What you are experiencing as delay is not absence. It is misalignment between perception and truth. And this is where the confusion begins. One of the most difficult aspects of this journey is learning not to take the physical world at face value. You are conditioned to believe that what you see must be real, final, and authoritative. But the twin flame journey dismantles that assumption entirely. Your union exists on your highest timeline. You are simply not consciously experiencing that timeline yet. This does not mean it is unreachable. It means your nervous system, identity, and belief structures are still calibrating to it. And your soul, relentlessly loving and precise, is doing everything in its power to bring you there. That is why this journey can feel so brutal. Not because you are failing, but because distortions must dissolve before alignment becomes possible. Anything rooted in fear, control, dependency, or attachment to outcome cannot be carried onto that timeline. And so it surfaces, again and again, not to punish you but to be released. The Bible says it clearly, walk in faith not by sight. Faith in this sense is not blind hope, it is inner knowing, it is sovereignty, it is the quiet certainty that does not need proof. Union does not respond to desperation. It does not reward longing, and it cannot be reached through self-abandonment. Union responds to sovereignty. Sovereignty is not arrogance or detachment. It is the grounded knowing of who you are beyond roles, relationships, and identities. It is the moment you stop asking the world to confirm your worth, your safety, or your completeness. When you stand in sovereignty, you are no longer waiting for union to happen to you. You remember that it already exists as you. This is why chasing signs, timelines, and physical confirmation only prolongs the sense of separation. You are trying to see union from a level of consciousness that cannot perceive it yet, and the soul will not bypass that lesson. Many twin flames reach a point where they believe they have finally arrived at inner union, only to feel triggered again. Old emotions resurface, familiar patterns reappear, and the mind panics. I thought I cleared this. Why is this back again? Did I lose something? You didn't lose anything. This is how deep integration works. Healing on this journey is not linear. You are not moving forward in a straight line. You are spiraling upward. Each time a distortion surfaces, it does so with less charge, less grip, and less identity attached to it. The difference is subtle but profound. At first, the distortion consumes you. Later, it destabilizes you. Eventually, it simply passes through you, until one day it appears, and you acknowledge it without resistance. You don't analyze it, you don't personalize it, you don't make it mean anything about your progress. You just let it go. That is union integrating itself into your lived experience. It is important to understand this. You are not responsible for making union happen. Your soul already knows the way. The discomfort you feel is not because you are off track, but because your identity is shedding layers that cannot come with you. The mind resists because it is losing control, not because something is wrong. This is why reassurance is so important on this journey. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are being reorganized from the inside out. Union does not require perfection. It requires honesty. It requires the willingness to let go of who you thought you had to be in order to receive love. True faith on this journey does not look dramatic. It looks quiet. It looks like choosing not to react. It looks like not chasing answers when fear arises. It looks like trusting the process even when nothing appears to be changing. And paradoxically, this is when everything begins to shift. When you stop scanning the physical for evidence, you allow the internal alignment to complete. When you stop trying to get to union, you stop blocking your awareness of it. Union does not arrive loudly, it reveals itself gently. You do not need to become more spiritual. You do not need to heal harder. You do not need to suffer longer. You only need to remember what is already true. Union already exists. God has already given it to you. Your only task is to stop outsourcing your knowing to circumstances and start living from the inside out. When you do, reassurance naturally replaces anxiety. Trust replaces longing, and faith becomes your default state of being. The journey does not end because you finally get something. It softens because you remember that you never lacked it. If you're ready to go deeper into your journey and receive personalized guidance, you can book a one-on-one chat session with me, which I offer on a pay what feels right to you basis, using the link in the description. I have also created a free 30-day soul alignment program, which you can either access through my website or right here on YouTube. I've put the links to that in the description too. Stay present, stay aligned, and remember, love is your truth.